Hey everybody, Cliff here, and I'm finally back to doing another One Piece chapter review, and today's chapter will be 1057, titled "The End." Yes, so as you can see, the chapter literally says "The End." Clearly, this is the final chapter. One Piece is over. We finally reached the conclusion of the story. Man, oh man, what a chapter! What a series this has been. Man, oh man, what a series! I had such a great time with it. It was man, and the fights with Luffy and everything went on. The battles that the experience the Strides have gone through, the emotions, the thrill ride, everything was just downright fantastic. Oh man, and that One Piece, that treasure, that treasure. Can you guys believe the treasure at Laugh Tale? Oh man, I gotta tell you, this series was awesome. I had such a great time with it, and I'm so glad everyone else did as well. Okay, enough with the games. Let's just get into the chapter, shall we? Alright, so we continue on with the Journal Double Six's cover page story, and here we basically just have, Caesar, if you remember, like, not too long ago in the previous chapters, Caesar had came across the Journal siblings as they were walking by him as he was hiding behind the corner, and now, in the last one we had the Journal siblings, going up against Katakuri and Oven in a fight. And now here we basically have Caesar Clown stepping in and trying to, well, save them isn't really necessarily the right answer because technically Caesar is not like they don't really need Caesar Clown to save them. He's really more of trying to help them out to help him out. Like he's really trying to save his own skin in and trying to find his own way out. So that's basically what he's doing. But he needs the German siblings, and unfortunately, if they're going to end up being captured again by the by Big Mom's crew, it's not going to work in his favor. So that's basically what's going on with there. All right, so we basically cut to the flower capital, and as we go into context and dialogue, the sky was dark as the tempest blew over Yonigashima, uh, and the blue dragon's bellow set every beast a howling. While in the port of Habu, sheets of autumn rain beset the crimson maples curtain. This is the story of the loyal samurai vassals who fought bravely to avenge the death of Kozuki Oden. And so basically here we have sort of like a play that's being told, like something like a story play, like it's basically like foretelling like the events of what happened and sort of explaining everything. And sure, there might be a few things that might be missing. There might be a few more things added in to give more clarity because I mean, heck, no matter how you look at it, it's still going to be pretty difficult to always get every single piece of evidence right. So surely there's probably going to be a few things off and a few things out of whack. But basically, what's going on here is that they're sort of putting on a festival, they're sort of putting on a play. And I, your humble narrator, will attempt to do justice to the tale. Akazia, we begin on the evening of the Fire Festival. And as we continue on to the next page, the woods to Takagi Port Udon. What? You're not going out to sea? Is that right, Yamato? Right. I've already told Luffy and his friends that I'm not going. So, yeah, so this is apparently a big, huge shocker, because if you remember, technically, if you remember, ever since we first met Yamato, Yamato practically couldn't shut up about, like, going out to sea with Luffy. I mean, Yamato practically always, every chance that Yamato got, Yamato always completely like repeated it over and over again, and even to her father, like seriously, like if any case, is the person that she literally practically told it the most and wanted to know for sure that she said it was her father, and now here we're suddenly getting a turnaround that Yamato is signing not to go. But in the last chapter we got at the very end of it, Yamato stated that that it's time for her to live like Kozuki Oden, and we'll get more to that here in a minute. You're really truly staying here, Yamato. Is that a bad thing? No, it would be wonderful, but you said you had made up your mind earlier, so I assumed. Oh, that well, Owen started his travels by walking around the country, didn't he? I know so little about the world. I just like world, just like him. So I like to follow the path, and eventually it will take me out to sea. My word, and you already cleared this up with Luffy and the crew. But that just makes it worse. Why must they humiliate me so? Oh, why would they leave without a word to me? And here we basically get a flashback that Momo is having. Here we get a moment where he's having a flashback with Kaido. Oh, what is your name? Your father is a fool of a lord. Or, who are you? I'm Luffy. So here we're getting a moment when Momo first met Luffy. We're getting a flashback when he first met Luffy. So yeah, as it appears and as it seems, Yamato is basically deciding to stay in Wano because Yamato is, I guess, choosing to follow the same path as Odin did, because Odin sort of like walked around Wano for a bit before he went out to sea. Like, he traveled around Wano before he went out to sea. So Yamato wants to follow in that same path because, like, she doesn't know anything about the outside world. However, I'll get to it at the end, so I'll continue on with this. So what if you're a warrior, or I'm going to be the king of the pirates one day, so there. But is that the case? I will one day rise to become the shogun of Wano, you fool. What was that, eel? Bow before me, ape. Just what are you, Momo, just a figurehead? You're just going to stand there and cry? I wanted to beat Kaido! Let's team up. It's an alliance. Luffy! For such a cowardly, dumb little brat. You're just a kid with a non-top who's all talk. Find a way to survive. We'll go and rescue you, because we're pals. I ask you one more time, boy. What is your name? Kozuki Mononosuke, the man who'll be shogun of Wano. Then go. You can fly. Yeah. Go and non-stop Onigashima. Don't worry about Kaido. I guarantee you I will win. We may not have been the best of friends, but after that long journey, do I really mean nothing to you? You're a gold man, Luffy. I thought you were better than this. Don't mistake rudeness on impudence. Am I wrong, Kinemon? You're exactly right, Lord Mononosuke. Aren't we flying? Silence. You are now the true shogun of Wano, Lord Mononosuke. If Luffy does not watch his word, I may have no choice but to cut him down. Yes, the way of the warrior demands it. I thought you said we were friends, Luffy. You don't have to be that mad about it. He humiliated me, and now he must pay the price. First, I'll hit him, and then I'll bite him. To Tatagi Port. So here we arrive at Tatagi Port, where all the ships are gathered around, and they're preparing to sail off and leave. So here we have Law, basically explaining, if we ever run into each other again out there, we're total enemies. If people die, so be it. Yeah, totally. See you later, Treffy. Come on, let's ship out. Hey, wait! There you are. Hey guys, we came to see you off. Mononosuke, Kinemon, Yamato! That's obviously Sanji. Luffy, I got you now. Luffy, what do you think you're doing? We've been with you longer than anyone, and you're going to leave without a word to us? The Shogun is furious with you. Explain yourself, you cretin. You're leaving now, aren't you? You're here now, aren't you? Luffy, this is an order from the Shogun. Don't leave me. I'll miss you so much. Please. Stay with me forever. I don't want to say goodbye. So here we basically have a moment where Momo is breaking down in tears. Like, keep in mind that he, like, deep down inside, he's still an 8-year-old kid who's looking like an adult. And here we have him suddenly just breaking down in tears. It was because of all of you that I survived. It was because of all of you that I was unable to laugh and smile. You avenged my father and my mother. I cannot thank you enough. I'm too stupid. I don't have the words to express my feelings, but I'm scared of what is ahead. Please, please don't go. This is a pathetic man. Momo can't help it. He's still just a little boy. Usopp, I got it right here. We were waiting to give you that. Hey, some shogun you are, Momo. We were waiting to give you that. You might be bigger now, but we know who you are in the inside. You're an idiot and a coward and a weakling, but I think of you as a little brother. It's a flag. When times are hard, just remember our adventures at sea. Fly this flag over Wano. If anyone shows up causing trouble, let them see it. they'll know that if anyone messes with my crew, they're picking a fight with us. You'd call me one of you. Kinemon, Yamato, Momo, if you ever want to be pirates, just say the word and we'll come right along and pick you up. But we don't let weaklings on this ship. Watch out for him, Yamato. I will. Set sail. Keep it together, Shogun. You can do it, Momonosuke. Kinemon, yes. Someday in the future, I will surpass Kozuki Oden. And I'll be there to witness it. Me? No! No! Alright, on to Hakima. That's where the former port is, so we can take the lift down. What a relief. I thought we'd have to crash down the falls the same way we came in. And, yeah, that sounds better. Oh, you're going for the proper port. Good idea. It's so safe and secure. Just right for a couple of losers. Secure? Hey, Luffy, hello, don't listen to him. Safe is good. Hey, Captain, what's with that look in your eyes? Let's just take the regular port. Give me the wheel, Jinbei. Luffy, no! Don't do this! Please, I don't want to die! And then all of a sudden, all their ships just fly and jump over the waterfall. But the charismatic Lord Momonosuke and Kinemon recruited mighty braves to fight at their sides. They led a tremendous charge in battle like true guardian deities. Neither Kaido, the Dragon King, nor the ghastly Oran could compete. Their death screams split the sky. Meanwhile, Orochi, whom all thought burned to death, lived on through sheer malevolence to attack the Princess Hiyori. Below silence, who should come to cut the beast in twain but the second of Kozuki Oden's faithful followers, Denjiro, and just like the black coal of his family name, the final head of Kurozumi Orochi burned to crisp. With the great fellow of thunder, Onigashima Kaido, the Dragon King, plummeted to earth. At last, the storm clouds that covered Wano for over 20 years began to clear. But then, with the chants and the festivities of the flower capital in the background, hard as it may be to believe, there stood Orochi, burning and baleful, and he said, The wrath of the Kurozumi clan will curse with this country until its generation. But the fair princess had witnessed 20 years of Wano's suffering. Her gaze was unwavering. Be careful, princess, said Denjiro, but she pushed the samurai aside, and then our Princess Hiyori stood to her ground and delivered her verdict unto the burning Orochi. Her hand, the fan bearing the Kozuki sail, on her lips the memories of 20 years. Thanking her for father, mother, brother, and country, she spoke. Here it comes. Say it with me, everyone. Kurozumi was born to burn. Second hour of the fire festival. Waning crescent moons gather at the lonely port at night. A tale of wondrous valor and daring revenge. The hoped-for day comes at last, for the great and noble clan stands tall once again. This has been the saga of the mighty samurai, regaining their lost glory, shine as before. That's all the time we have today. While our ways might part for now, so where shall we fly this flag? May our paths cross again, someday, somewhere. The end. Yes, so that is it. That is the end of Wano. Oh, so that is it for Wano. We're out of Wano. So yeah, so my general thoughts. I'm glad to finally be out of Wano. I'm glad to. Well, it's not that I hate Wano, right? It's not that it was terrible. Well, but like I'm glad to finally be out of there because I'm thinking it's finally time to move on and go somewhere else. All right. Now there were a few nitpicks I got necessarily about the chapter in general. For one thing, Yamato. All right. Much like how Carrot suddenly becoming the ruler of Zou, unexpectedly does not make any sense. Pretty much is the same thing with Yamato in that case. With the Yamato, I mean, when we first met Yamato, Yamato practically couldn't shut up about going out to sea with Luffy, right? And she practically said this no matter what, to no matter who it was, right? Even to her father, right? And she practically wanted to pound this into her father to make sure that he understood this. But you see, the funny thing is that in the last chapter, sure, like, Odin started his journey out in Wano by traveling around Wano, that's for sure. But we got to keep in mind that something's a bit different here, okay? he only did that because, like, keep in mind, Odin always wanted to go out to sea, all right? He didn't want, he wanted to go out there on an adventure. He always wanted to go out there to sea, all right? And he was never good at building ships. He was never good at getting out there on his own. And when an opportunity came knocking, when he had his chance, he immediately jumped for it. All right, I mean seriously, because like if Whitebeard would have actually shown up, the first day that he decided to go out there and just travel around Wano before he met the Scabbards, if he would have actually if Whitebeard would have actually shown up at that time before he met the 9 Red Scabbards, before he met any of them, he would immediately jump for the chance to try and get Whitebeard to let him sail on his crew. Of course, that would also mean that um, Izo would most likely not join the crew. Neither would Inuarashi and Nakamushi. It would just be Odin. All right. So you see, logically, it doesn't make sense because Odin's whole deal, like, sure, he traveled around Wano, but his whole deal was trying to get out of Wano. Oh, that was his whole deal, all right? He only traveled around Wano because he's like, if I stay on one spot too long, if I just stay here, I'm gonna get bored. So I might as well just walk around. He didn't do it because he wanted to. He didn't do it and stuff. He just did it because he didn't want to be bored. So it's like, I mean, if Yamato is like literally claiming to be Odin, it would make more sense for Yamato to actually just go out there to sea. It's like, and I bet even Kinemon and Momo them are thinking like, you say you're Odin, but do you even understand who Odin was? Odin always wanted to take every opportunity he got to see. I mean, every chance that he would get, he would literally just go out there. It's like you're literally letting that opportunity go. Oh, so I don't know what's going on or why, but who knows? And there was also the moment where Luffy said that if Yamato, Kinemon, or Momo ever want to be pirates, just give the word and he'll come pick them up. I've said before that I never want him. Well, it's not that like I'm against it if Oda wants it, but I once made a video that I could not see Tama, Momo, or even Law joining the Straw Hat crew necessarily. My reasons for Tama was because like I felt like it would be wrong to let her join the crew at such a young age. Even if you're like putting her like an apprenticeship. To me, I felt like it would be something that Luffy nor any other older Straw Hat pirates would allow to inflict child endangerment upon this girl by taking her out to sea and having her run into such dangerous situations, right? And practically looking at how Luffy is. I mean, heck, like think about it, like if Tama really did sail on the ship and Luffy just practically as he takes the courage to jump over a waterfall, he's literally putting Tama's life in danger, right? You're having someone put child endangerment on the line. Now, for me personally, like my own reason for Momo is because I truly believe that Momo is the one who is destined to be the Shogun, the one who truly needs to lead his people, right? So, and I feel like it's too much of a cliche. And plus, like in my personal opinion, I feel like it's too much of a cliche to have 3 characters practically represent the same region, the same homeland, and the same person. All right, so like I get it, like it's nice, like it's a bit clarity, but I personally don't think Momo or Kinemon is actually going to join the crew and stuff like that. And I feel like Kinemon, while he has made great friendship with the Straw Hat Pirates and he's very grateful to them, I feel like he like really needs to. I think he really wants to honor his old friends, and like they've been away from everyone and they need to spend time with each other. So me personally, I don't think any of them. Like Yamato is fine. Like Yamato, I feel like could go out there to sea and sell with Luffy, but personally, I don't think Momo Kaname should be going out there to sea. It's like, and like to have 3 of these people each represent Odin in a way. I feel like that's just too much of a waste. Like it's like that's ridiculous. All right, like I mean it was fine, but I feel like it's too late in the game to let this come in. So look, if Yamato returns, I'm okay with Yamato becoming a Straw Hat, but I feel like Kinemon and Momo, they can be like they can be friends with the Straw Hats. I don't mind that. They can serve as like maybe a new form of a Grand Fleet, like a backup subordinates or something like that. But personal Straw Hat Pirates together, I just don't think that's the case. I just don't think it should be happening. But yeah, so that's the chapter, and my review. The next one will be coming out within just a couple more days. So yeah, so hey, if you guys liked the chapter, or if you guys did enjoy everything about it, that's great, alright? And if you did, let me know by smashing that like button, alright? You guys smash that like button, alright? And plus, if you did like anything I provided, or anything I stated, let me know by smashing that like button, alright? Alright? Well, you gotta smash the like button in order to smash the like button, so smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel. I'm sure I don't need to tell you why, but still, subscribe to the channel, alright? Hit notification bells, alright? You gotta love hearing those bells. So yeah, so that is it. Hey, you'll have a great day. Bye now.